That's fucking talent right there.
Definitely, I remember everything.
I mean, it's a 50-50 toss-up, and I would have pounded your fucking fist either way.
I'll say once I graduated, I really stopped buying physical dicks.
Why can't you be like a normal person in society and sit there and shut the fuck up, man? That's the Captain Major right there. Oh my god. This is before movies started getting crazy.
Yeah, it definitely has like that cheesy like 2006 like chase scenes and lackluster explosions.
Hey now, don't be disrespecting, bro. Like something blows up and they like shoot a flare gun in the sky, like that's the fucking fireworks from it. It's like, okay, it would probably do a little more than that.
Yeah, a little more. Alrighty, dude.
Alrighty, then I'm here. My back pain's gone. My hand pain's gone. And I'm older.
You just toughened up?
Hmm?
Yeah. I mean, that's honestly...
I'm
saying that's the best thing you can do. It's just, toughen up. Don't be a little... biatch.
I think I'm at the age where, like, dad strength starts to kick in, bro. But I don't have a kid. So I'm just, like, getting dad strength.
I don't know if you just unlock that at a certain age, Trent. I think you actually have to have a child to unlock that strength.
But hold on. If I, like, put off having kids...
You should theoretically not have access to it.
Well, no, but if dad strength kicks in when I'm a little past my prime, does that mean I'll shave my expiration date and push it back a little bit? Because dad strength kicked in, like steroids. Will my body be in better shape for longer?
It's possible. It's possible as long as it's like your first access to dad power, right? Like if you had like your first kid when you were like
50.
No, I'm just saying theoretically, if you had your first kid when you were like 18, and then had a second kid in your 50s, that second boost, it wouldn't work. It wouldn't be.
That'd be fucking creepy, dude. Imagine telling this 30-year-old kid that he has a baby brother.
Isn't that an Adam Sandler movie?
Oh, probably. I have no fucking
something.
idea,
I don't know. I mean, I bet you it happened, dude. Like
Oh, for sure.
Some like son of a billionaire knocks up a girl in college, and then he's 50. He's inherited all of his dad's earnings, and he knocks up some bimbo that he's going out with.
Or made some of his own. You always assume that's your problem. You assume the worst in people always.
Oh, the only person I have to compare to is Trump, Trent, and apparently Trump got most of his value from his dad's business.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Get me out of this.
Okay. See you later, guys.
What do I do? Yeah. Thanks for tuning in to episode 50. Dude, we didn't eat. We're such bad hosts of this shit.
What are you talking about?
Dude, we didn't acknowledge or do anything special or different for episode 50. We had a fucking milestone. We didn't acknowledge it, and we didn't do anything different.
Let me do you a favor there, and let's just say that we'll celebrate, because I thought 50 was a cheesy milestone to celebrate.
It's 50.
Yeah, dude, but 50's 50. Everybody's got a 50 now. What we need to get to is episode 69. And then we do something for 69.
We're prolonging our 50th celebration for 69.
Yeah. Because everybody does a episode 50 celebration. That's like those people who like celebrate their like 1 month anniversary. It's like, dude, you haven't even got there yet.
You know why everybody celebrates 50? Because that's when most people would fucking celebrate shit half 100 episodes, bro. And then you would celebrate again at 100. If we don't do anything for our 100, I'm done. I'm done with the show. I'm done with the show.
All right. Let's just hope you remember that for the next 50 episodes.
Dude, we couldn't remember that it was episode 50 when the episode before that we said welcome to episode 49.
We did literally say that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't.
So welcome to episode 51.
Yeah. Welcome to episode 51.
I got to start remembering what episode we're on so I keep you in check.
I mean, I guess I always know because I have the literal like cover image on my desktop of the previous one always.
Yeah.
But I just don't ever pay attention.
You just start talking to me and I'm like, dude, what episode are we on? You're like, I think it's 26. I'm like, feels like 18. You're like, nope, it's 35. I'm like, all right.
What was I going to say? Yeah, no, I definitely remember uploading episode 50 and being like, we just uploaded episode 50. We didn't even acknowledge it. Oh, well.
No. So, my birthday episode was the 50th episode.
Yes.
That's lit.
There you go. We did celebrate your birthday.
I mean, yeah, I guess my birthday is more important than Random Nades.
I told everybody on Twitter to say happy birthday to you. I don't know if that ever worked out.
It did a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, there you go. I was hoping.
It's what it is, dude.
I was hoping that like someone on Twitter would be like, "Yeah, sure, let's blow this guy's phone up," and you'd be like, "Trent, my phone is melting."
I would be like, "Trent, my phone is melting." Probably not.
No,
that's me.
That's you. And that would be a crazy person.
Like, Matt, my phone is melting.
Just perpetuating myself into you.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, probably mostly gentlemen, and any other non-binary inclusions.
Wow, you're so woke. Welcome to episode
51.
And on today's episode, of
the Random Nades Podcast. Do I literally alley-ooped you and you didn't jump for the ball? You just let it float.
Well, see, I think that's the problem with our lack of professionalism is I don't know when you want to stop and when you want me to take over. And I think it's going to take another 50 episodes to figure that out.
Maybe.
But
when it's silent, Matt, chime in.
Yeah, when it's silent, that's when we have problems.
Yeah. All right.
Okay. You want to get into some Call of Duty news?
Call of Duty news?
News?
We got some news?
We do. We have some juicy, hot details about champs.
Juicy, hot details. We got some dates.
So,
and oddly enough, we have 2 dates for one tournament.
Yeah. I thought this was weird. Like, did you ever expect there to be like a playoff period and then a champs period?
No. Now I do have suspicion. But this could be me reading into shit with my overactive brain and my hopes and dreams. But yes, this is the first time I've ever seen that.
Well, I knew they said that everybody was going to be involved in champs. Like they announced that like earlier in the year.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't realize that what that meant was that they were going to make everybody compete in a playoff, and then the top 4
no, it's
teams?
it's basically the tournament, but they just chop the end of Saturday, or they chop Sunday off, and you play that on a different weekend.
Yes.
So there is no championship Sunday. It's its own weekend, which is the following weekend.
Yeah, and that's broken out in a very interesting way as well.
That's weird.
Well, most playoffs, it's always like consistent. Like there's no like major break. So I don't know. It seems weird. I'm intrigued. I'm hoping it works out. Maybe I imagine this is just meant to like the playoffs are meant to induce like major hype for champs weekend.
Maybe. Or, Matt, in a field of dreams, that championship shit on the second weekend is on fucking LAN.
I don't think that's going to happen, dude.
I don't think it's happening either, dude, but my heart wants it so bad.
Your heart can want it, but I'm pretty sure they said that they're not going to even entertain the idea.
I know, but what if, because they had the team owners meeting, what if, dude, they said there's just too many people to test and stuff to run it on LAN or whatever, and they said, well, what about if we only had to test like 4 teams? And then they're like, here's the second weekend. Hmm?
I mean, it's a good conspiracy theory.
Right? How lit would that be, dude?
My only problem is you're still dealing with the fact that they want to host this shit in America, and America is like one of the worst countries in the world right now in terms of percentage of people infected. So
True. Zombie apocalypse is starting there.
yeah, if they wanted to host it here in Victoria, I'm game, because I think we have some of the lowest stats in Canada. Or they'd have to go to New Zealand, where there's absolutely nobody with COVID anymore there.
Just go to a small town, bro. Doesn't even have internet.
Well, yeah, you don't.
Nobody got COVID there.
Well, you still need the internet to stream it on YouTube, but the guys don't need internet.
They'd figure it out, bro. Just call Adam Apostella. He'll figure it out.
Dude, how embarrassing would that be if they're like, yeah, we can't host this, so like they under the table pay Adam to figure this shit out for them?
You don't need to under the table it, dude. There's already teams that were using his company to help them run their live.
Yeah, but I always thought like Activision and Adam now kind of like bump heads over the drama.
I don't think so.
No?
No, I just don't think he wanted to be like an employee of Activision because they acquired MLG.
Right. Okay.
So and that's the same thing happens with most like CEO style people. They don't enjoy being employees, so they end up leaving because they have the choice to.
So I just wanted to quickly show the bracket builder to everybody. Is there any like initial thoughts that you have on placement of teams in terms of where they currently rank
For champs? Or
for
what?
playoffs? Like obviously the most significant thing that you can note is like theoretically seed number 1 and seed number 2, depending
They're
on
the
who
junior
wins,
ever.
theoretically only have to play 3 games to
Well,
win
dude, think of
champs.
this. If you are seed 1 or 2 and you go to playoffs, so you don't have to play Friday, you don't have to play Saturday. You play one match on Sunday. If you win, you wait till next weekend.
Correction, you don't have to play Thursday, Friday.
Oh no, sorry, it's not Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Saturday is your first game,
Yeah.
according to this. It'll be on the 22nd.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. So, but in my head, the first day is usually Friday.
Yeah.
For some reason, first
No,
day is
I
Saturday.
just noticed that too. That's weird that they
Actually, no. Elimination round 1 is on Wednesday.
Oh,
So it's
crap,
Wednesday,
look at that.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday for only not even all the teams to like. This is so weird. Whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you're seed 1 and 2, you don't play till Saturday. You play one match and you wait till next weekend.
Yeah, you literally, for playoffs, you play one match, whether you win or lose. And if you win, then you have to wait until Saturday next week.
Yep, a full week. You play one match, one series, hot 3-0, doesn't fucking matter, dude. And you go straight to the champ bracket, or to the champs.
I don't know. Is that better or is that worse? Obviously, it's better in that, like, you don't have to play 2 other teams in order to compete for a spot in champs. But like, I don't know how big of a factor it is in terms of like still like being warm or warmed up in a sense.
Well, that's so it's weird when pros like because pros complain. Dude, let's be honest. Pros complain about fucking everything.
Oh yeah.
But pros will complain about not being warm because they haven't played enough matches in the tournament, or they complain about how long the tournament runs because they have to play so many fucking matches in the tournament. Which one's worse? Pick one.
Yeah.
Do you want to play more? Do you want to play less? Fucking pick. So obviously now they're going with less. As a viewer, I kind of like to see the momentum and snowballing shit happen. Like, you had the 100 Thieves losers bracket run last year, which was fucking mental all the way to second place.
That was ridiculous to watch.
It was probably one of the best we'll ever see, dude. And you're not going to get that here. Or at least not in the same way where you are just always watching them do it. Like, there's going to be breaks, there's going to be pauses, the intensity is not, or like the built up Intensity's not going to be there. Momentum won't be there. You'll just be chilling. Because, dude, let's say you show up on that first weekend, you dominate, and then the next week in scrims, you just get shit on coming into the final weekend, and then what? Then you're chilling. Also, I just had a thought enter my brain.
What's that?
If you're one of the teams eliminated in the first weekend.
Like a Wednesday?
Yeah, right? Okay. So the first weekend finishes. There's only 5 teams left at that point, or 6 teams left at that point. Or wait, how many teams are left? How many teams start?
By Saturday?
1, 2, 3. Oh,
I
so 4
see.
teams left.
I mean, by Saturday, like even like on first thing in the morning on Saturday, it's the winner of seed 9 and 12 competes against losers of winner 1.
Wait, what?
So
No. I'm saying champ weekend, like the final weekend.
Oh,
there's only 4 teams.
There are only 4 teams. Yes.
Yeah. So 8 of the CDL teams will be eliminated by that weekend.
Yep.
That's a week after the first initial part of the tournament. Nobody's gonna scrim for that week.
No.
Really? Because why would you scrim when you aren't competing for the rest of the year anyway? Like all the pros that get, like Seattle, probably getting eliminated. I love them, but they're probably getting eliminated early. So, and you know what? Fuck it. I'm a fan. I'm going to say it. Seattle, like, you think Octane's going to sign the boys on to fucking scrim phase when they're gone? No. He's going to be playing BO4, making YouTube vids, killing it, or whatever he's doing.
Yeah. No, he'll probably be fully dialed into Twitch until the next COD comes out.
The practice during that week is either going to be within your own team, talking about strat and like keeping your shot warm by playing 10s or whatever. Yeah. But as far as like scrims to learn and like to improve as a team, you're probably not going to see those because you're not going to want to scrim the other teams that are there unless you pay a fucking team to scrim you. I don't know. Yeah, okay, then now my brain is just fucking, it's off the rails.
No, I think you have a good point. Like, after the 23rd, and you know who's going into Elims round 5 for Champs Week, like, all those other 8 teams that got eliminated, there is no reason for them to scrim anymore. They're done.
They're playing Warzone and streaming.
Yeah.
For the next 2 months.
I get that. So, like, chances are there probably won't be any scrimming between the 23rd and the 29th.
That's crazy.
I mean,
if you're in the top 4, you're going into a fucking multi-million-dollar weekend.
I don't know. Maybe you find some. Well, correct me if I'm wrong, but by that time, by playoffs, challenges should already be closed, if not already.
I believe so.
Why not get a AM team to scrim with you?
You could. Yeah, I guess that might happen. I mean, it's not professional practice, so like they might be doing different kind of stuff, but they might scrim like S&Ds or some shit. I don't know.
I think you can take advantage of other situations, especially like I wouldn't be surprised if the pros did that. I think you could probably convince an AM team to scrim with you. Worst case scenario.
Yeah, it's a publicity thing as well too for the AMs.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I think it's in everybody's best interest.
You know, it wouldn't be good though.
Go ahead.
Being like, hey, AM, want to scrim? Where should the Chicago Huntsmen get fucking smoked by an AM team? That'd be hilarious.
That would be funny, and it would probably happen.
And just shit on your confidence going into the finals.
It would probably happen just because Chicago's team is much older, and the AMs are fucking twitchy-eyed crackheads, and so they're probably really good.
For the record, Matt stands on his own 2 feet, and I have no affiliation with this man. When he calls you twitchy little crackheads, I do not support his choice of words. Moving on.
Okay. Other than that, some more smaller details was that the prize money changed. And I kind of told you...
in a way for first place.
Yeah, I'm kind of pissed off about that.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Hey, you know what's kind of funny?
Go ahead.
The challengers are competing for $500,000.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Well, apparently that 0.5 mil got redistributed between the runner-up and all the other places,
Yeah.
not to challengers.
I'm kind of
But-
all in for your first or last, in my opinion.
But still, like, what pissed me off is, like, you know that you got in the news because, oh my god, this esport is going to pay the winning team $2 million. Now, you're not. And sure, maybe people said that the prizes below were bullshit. I'm kind of on the same page as you, that really, if you're not first and you're not second, you're fucking last. So
I would have been a little happier if they just like nerfed the whole prize pool for this year, because this is the biggest tournament cash prize wise, and it's going to be held online. That sucks. I'd have much rather them dude, make it a $3 million tournament, and give first place $1.5 million, distribute the rest down to the top 6 or whatever the fuck, top 4, whatever you want to do.
that might have been why they redistributed it, because it is online and people probably called bullshit. But like, what annoyed me is you redistributed, but you kept the overall prize pool the same. You should have still kept first place at $2 million and just invested more money into the prize pool. Because I just think it's cheesy to be like, hey, come compete for this $2 million. Oh, never mind. Let me take out $500,000 and give it to the other teams that you beat.
Yeah, Matt, but here's the problem. Let's say next year's Champs rolls around and it's less than $4.6 million.
Which I wouldn't be
You can't
surprised
go
if it is.
You cannot go fucking backwards. And the one next year should hold more weight because it hopefully will be held online. Like this one,
but
you're gonna get a ring. Nobody's taking it serious. I'm not saying they're not taking the game seriously. I'm saying like when the pros look at you and go, "Is he a world champion?" The pros are gonna be like, "Technically, yes, but homie wasn't playing on the stage."
I think if a certain team wins that, they'll say that.
I think if any team wins, every other pro will say that. Obviously, when you're the champion, you're the fucking champion.
Yeah.
So you're going to be stoked regardless. But if you're anybody else who didn't win, dude, I'll be honest, even if Krim wins, he himself might be like, listen, it sucks that this wasn't online.
I don't know. He's
going to be. That's what I'm saying. He's going to be happy that he won.
Yeah.
But even in his own mind, he's going to realize that it's not the same.
I mean, you know him better than I. I just know that people can change once they've got the champion money and the champion ring on them. So
I mean, Krim's won it twice, so he's not a stranger to it.
Right. So if he's gonna, I'm just saying he'd be more likely to brag about having 3 rings than to go, "Oh, my 3rd ring isn't that legit."
No, you're gonna still call it a ring.
Yeah.
But when they look back on it, or anybody looks back on it for that matter, it's not going to hold the same amount of weight as any other ring there is.
I don't think it should carry more or carry less than any other ring. It should be worth the same value, despite it being online. Because
I agree with you. I'm just saying most people will not see it that way, unfortunately.
Well,
like all in the same circumstances, and we all get to watch something that isn't affected by Corona. We can still watch it.
I just think to think that way in our current situation where there is no available alternative option to use, I think that's very short-minded to think that this has less value than any other championship. Because at the end of the day, the pros are all facing the same thing. They're doing their best to make it as fair as possible, even especially on an online environment. They're trying to make it as fair as possible.
Yep, absolutely.
And I mean, we're not in an ideal situation. in any sport or in life for that matter. So I think you have to make do with what you got. And I think if the fans do react in a negative manner, I mean, Twitter loves to highlight the negative people. So I'm sure there will be people out there complaining or accusing the champion team of being a false champ. And who knows, if you're smart enough, maybe you take that hype into next year and become the antagonist for next year.
Here's what I'm saying. I agree with everything you said. I don't think the pros are looking at the tournament that way before. They all understand that this is online, and unfortunately, it's not what we want, but it's what we got. They're going to go 110%. In practice, it's still $4.6 million fucking dollars. You bet your sweet ass every single pro is trying to get the biggest slice of the pie.
Yep.
So I'm not saying like they're not looking at it like, oh, this isn't going to be competitive. I don't give a shit. I'm not going to try. Every pro's trying their absolute fucking nuts off, and it's going to be a bonkers tournament. I'm just saying, when this tournament is said and done, and you put the rings, doesn't matter who fucking wins it. It doesn't matter like if it's a person. If you took a champs ring for Black Ops 4 and put it on a fucking weigh scale with the champs ring from Modern Warfare, it's going to fucking do this. You know what I mean? Like, just in general, the year. Like, people are going to be like, you were a champion in Modern Warfare, but like, you know, Modern Warfare was fucking chalked because of Corona. Like, unfortunately. But
well, I think as a pro player, you should try to not let that fuck with you in your mind.
It won't. It won't. It won't beforehand. I'm saying after. And it's not going to affect them in any way. Other than the fact that they're not going to look at it as... They're going to look at it as like a 98%. You know what I mean? Like, it's there, but it's not.
Do you think they're gonna look at it as a 98, or do you think that the community is going to fillet them on Twitter and accuse them of being false champs, so that they eventually just get bombarded with all these claims, and that's what makes them feel like they're at 98?
No, I think what's gonna happen is be like when someone says like, hey, you won an online championship or whatever, they're going to be like, yeah, that's all we had. What else did you want? Like, there's nothing else I could have done. We won. I'm happy we won. Dope. That's going to be the end of it.
I don't know. Should this be a question that we pose to the audience in the comments?
Sure. I'm down.
Right.
I'm down.
What other people think. What would be the best way to word it? Would it be like, do you feel that a online championship is less than or equal to a LAN championship? Would that be the best way to word it?
If Crim6 win, if the Dallas Empire win, and Clay and Crim are both 3-time world champions, do they hold the same weight as Karma with his 3 rings? Whose 3 rings are better?
Okay, but now that feels like you're comparing Karma to Crim in terms of talent, not the actual weight of the rings, for Christ's sake.
All right, rewind everything I just said, dude. Does this champs being online affect
the value of it?
The value of the fact that it's going to give them a champs ring, I guess.
Yeah. And joke answers, serious answers, they're all welcome. Yeah, let us know. Do you think that the online championship has the same value as a LAN one? Assuming that all parties involved are in either scenario. Like, if this was a situation where, like, this would never happen, but let's say, like, oh, we couldn't fly London into the States, so London's online and Dallas is on LAN and they're competing against each other. Like, that would never fly.
No. London would just be, they'd be like, you're not playing.
Yeah.
But even like earlier in the year when Dallas won and Crim was like, does this count as a chip? Because it's only 8 teams. They're like, does this even count? Like, there's only 8 of the teams are here. Not every best team was here either. I think Chicago missed that event for the first time Dallas won.
Yeah.
Like, is it still a chip?
I guess my point is, considering the situation that we're in now, it may be possible. I mean, cross my fingers, knock on wood, that it doesn't happen. But there could be a potential for the next season of COD to also still be online.
True.
So if that's the reality, I think it could start online and maybe eventually go to LAN. But if it still does that, I don't think it's fair to diminish the value of a championship when you're comparing it to other rings that are from different games.
No, and that's what I'm saying. I do agree with you. It's just like it's like a 2% kind of thing, and it sucks that it's in there, but it like you can't get rid of it.
Yeah,
all the pros are competing under the exact same circumstances. There's nothing they can do.
Yeah, let us know what you think. I'd love to hear your guys' opinions on it.
Yeah, we're
okay. Other than that, yes, like you said, challengers are also going to get $500,000 at stake. That's probably going to get distributed as well. And then we'll have to see how the whole like playoff weekend versus champs weekend breaks out anyways.
Oh, give me champs weekend on LAN, dude. Give me the top 4 on LAN, please.
I do like your conspiracy theory though, that they're intentionally delaying it a week to see if they can get it to slide in.
1, that'd be so bonkers, and 2, that would erase that 2%.
Yeah. Alrighty, dude. With that said, should we go into this bracket builder here for
the London event? This London shit.
All right, just making sure.
We'll try to keep this short and sweet for you.
All right, just want to make sure everybody can see what I'm doing here.
Display cap, move to middle.
All right.
Did I say that right?
I mean, it already was in the middle because I was showing them the CDL website. Just making sure it's big enough for them to read. Which I think we're good. Okay, so round 1, we start off with London versus your boys, Seattle Surge. He makes the face.
The fucked up part is, though, Seattle can actually win.
Yeah.
They're not horrible. I do think London wins. I hope London wins. They should win. I've already been called out for being a closet Marshall Twins fan, so I'm a Marshall Twins fan. I'm coming out of the closet now. I'm a Marshall Twins fan. I secretly root for the Royal Ravens because I love the Marshall boys.
All right. Do you think it's quick, or does Seattle kind of fight a bit?
Yeah, they fight a bit.
So, game 4?
Yeah, it's 4 or 5 for sure.
Okay.
I almost want to say 5.
All right, let's go 5.
Fuck it. Send it to 5.
Send it to 5. Okay, next would be LA Optic and Florida Mutineers. Okay,
holy fucking
put Florida to win.
Yeah, but that is actually a good match. To open it up, dude, that is filthy McNasty.
And apparently Optic has a new team now.
Would you say the Gorillas or Optic?
I said Optic.
Oh shit, I thought it was the Gorillas. Fuck me. Okay. A lot less fucking drastic in my opinion. Yes, Optic made a team change. They benched Chino again. Dashi is out for whatever he wants to do.
Mm-hmm.
And they brought in Hollow and Dribraza, something like that. 2 young guns coming up, their first event.
So, I mean, I'm seeing team mix up against arguably the number 1 online team. So I think this has the potential to be a hot 3-0.
But also, does this meta make Florida worse?
We don't know that
because it probably made an Optic better.
The trend that we're seeing is the bottom teams are getting better and the top teams are dying. But Florida was part of that bottom team ascending.
I think the game benefits Slasher a lot if it slows down, which it has. Slasher's going to fry. I can tell you that. Doesn't matter who he plays. But how much does this help or hurt the Mutineers? Like, does it help or does it hurt? I truly don't know. I think they're probably one of the teams that kind of just stays.
I don't think Awoken is going to sleep anytime soon, buddy.
Well, no, Awakening is going to fry with the M4. Skies is still going to fucking beam. He's probably the best AR in the game right now.
Yeah.
Skies is a literal human beam machine. But the subs is like kind of the question of, I don't remember particularly well how they took their gunfights. If they were winning a lot of long range MP5 shot chows, or if they were keeping it more up close.
How about then we say it's a game 5 because it's a combination of Florida playing under the new rules and Optic playing with a new team. And maybe the first couple rounds are kind of awkward.
Sure. I'm in, dude. I'm always down for a game 5. Okay. I'm always down for a good game 5.
Game 5, Florida. Okay, so then that takes us to Paris and Dallas. There's a hot 3-0 right there.
Yeah, fuck it, dude. Just get him out of there, dude.
Just get him out of there. All right, and then, New York and LA Gorillas. New York coming off that win.
New York should win.
New York should win.
Obviously. Fuck. How many games did the Gorillas win, do you think? They're going to win the SND.
The Gorillas were good, and then the meta change happened, and it hurt them bad.
No, they weren't at the last one. I don't think Gorillas were there. No, I don't think so.
I thought they were just there. All right, I don't know. I can quickly check. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure they were there.
Oh, they were there. Oh shit.
They got double bopped. That's why you didn't even notice.
Yeah, dude. No, yeah, because they lost to Paris. I deleted it from my memory because it was so sad. Fuck. I don't know, man. Gorillas are hit or miss. They're either fucking amazing or dog shit.
I'm saying, considering there was a direct correlation between them being very good, the meta change, and when they did really bad last week.
Let's give it 3-1, though. I still think they win the search.
Okay, we'll give them the 3-1 then. All right, then we go quickly into the knockout rounds here. You got Seattle and Optic.
Wait, that's all the teams that are there?
Yeah.
Oh, man, it is not a heavy-hitting event, huh?
What do you mean?
New York Florida, was the Dallas last event. And New York? That's it? So we've already know who's going to come in the fucking finals.
Well, hold on. You have Florida, Dallas, and New York. Well, I guess Dallas and New York are going to compete against each other next.
Well, that's what I mean. Florida, Dallas, there's only 3 good teams there. Everybody else is shit. Sorry. No, London's there. They're winning the event.
London's there. They're winning an event, dude.
Yeah. Insert the Matt meme of, didn't London win an event already? We're stuck in 1. Fucking guy, dude.
Well, can the Twins finally just win one so I can stop lying? How about that?
Well, the problem is you say the Twins, and then Chicago wins because fucking Pristine Arcides are twins, and then, yeah.
And then either way, I'm right.
Sure.
Okay.
Just say real vague shit. You can never be wrong. Dude, that team's going to win. They're gonna. The team with the guy? For sure.
Dude, that team with the guy that uses the M4, they're going to win for sure.
100%. The guys are really good with the M4. Yeah, they're going to win.
All right. Seattle Surge, LA Optic.
Later, bitch.
Okay. You don't give your
no,
team
Seattle wins one. Seattle wins one. Come on.
All right. Well, my phone's going off. All right.
Seattle does not win two, though, I don't think.
You're so mean. They don't win two, though.
You're so bad.
All right.
And I think the meta change probably hurts them more than helps them.
Okay. And then it's Paris and LA Gorillas again.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Fuck.
I mean, do we just get a repeat?
No chance. No chance.
Do you think? I think this goes game 5.
If it goes game 5, LAG is winning.
Or do you want? Well, I think LAG is gonna win anyways.
Okay. Well, yeah. If it goes game 5, they're winning because they're disgusting at S&D.
Okay. We'll go LAGs for game 5.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Then that takes us to quarterfinals, where you have London versus Florida.
Ooh.
Now this is the problem. We don't know how Florida is going to perform. Right now, we're assuming that they're going to be rough that first day.
And I'm an out of the closet Waskin Scraps fan, so. Fuck. I want to pick London. I want to pick London so bad.
If the meta change really hurts Florida, London has a high chance.
It's going to be a good match. I don't think Florida even like Old Florida would smoke them. But
No, because these both teams kind of play similar. Like, I feel like whenever these two match up, it is usually like a game 5.
yeah, but I don't. Is it a game 5 now? I don't know.
Depends on if we get the Florida from the last 2 events or 2 events ago, then this is like a 3-1.
Dude, here's the fucking problem, right? This is what the COD League has failed to do this year. We have events with 8 teams, so we have no fucking idea what some people are going to do. We know London is strong. We know they're not championship caliber strong, but we know they're strong and capable. Could they potentially get there and win one? Yes. Are they going to consistently be there to threaten it? No. But we don't know what fucking Florida looks like with the shitty MP5s now.
I will say this: how heavy did their team rely on MP5s? Like, their top players were not the MP5 players. It was
Skies and Awakening were going off with M4s during the MP5 days.
Yeah,
but we didn't see what was happening with the MP5s because we were watching Awakening and Skies the whole fucking time.
That's what I'm saying, though, is that they might even look better now because...
Yeah, but what if they were just 180 World Star and the other ARs off the map with the 10mm rounds?
I don't know, dude.
Dude, that's the problem. I'm sick of not fucking knowing and not having any information.
All I know is from last event, the teams that performed the best were the teams that their dominant players were using the M4. With that said, Florida's top
Chicago
2
still lost. Wait, what?
What are you talking about?
They lost, dude. Chicago still lost, bro.
Yes, but Pristini went off.
Yeah, but they have Formal and Arcides running the fucking M4, Matt.
Well, Pristini also did.
And Pristini.
Yeah.
And they still lost.
But they got all the way to the final. When we're talking about who's going towards the final right now, you have London and you got Florida.
I'm ready to pick London.
I mean,
I'm ready.
We can offend some people and just pick London.
I can't do that to Florida. No, it's Florida. It's got to be Florida.
Game 5?
Nope. Game 4.
Game 4? Alrighty.
Yeah. You'd think London fights, but I don't think they fight.
Now they
fight, but it's
now this gets interesting.
Picking shit.
Dallas Empire and New York.
New York's the former champions, right?
Yep.
You should do one of these real quick. That's your hand. Yeah. It looks like it's trying to grab your mic, bro.
Yeah, it looks like it's trying to focus on my mic. It's because it's getting...
I want to look into your eyes when I say this, dude. I'm looking.
I want
to see you. Okay.
I'm looking at you, but I can't see the screen because the screen's over here.
Okay, no, it looks better now. It looks better now.
Okay.
I'm looking at you, right? New York won the last event, right?
Yeah.
And they have to play Dallas.
Yeah,
they're getting 3-0'd.
What?
They're getting 3-0'd by Dallas right here, right now.
Wow, dude. Big words.
Deal with it.
Big words.
Deal with it.
Okay.
They are getting rolled.
All right, then that means that London sees LA Optic in the knockout rounds. I say London recovers.
LA Optic versus London?
Yeah.
That's spicy, bro.
Yeah.
That's real spicy. I like that. I like me that match. If that works out, bro, I'm very excited to watch that one. That's a burner right there. But we haven't seen Optic. So you know what, dude? Because I haven't seen Optic, I'm not picking him.
Okay, I'm picking London. London recovers?
Yep.
3-1?
Yep.
Okay. Then that takes us to knockout rounds 2. New York versus LA Gorillas again. Just hot 3-0.
It's got to be New York.
Yeah.
It's got to be, dude. There's no way they come off a championship and then get fucking knocked out like that.
Yeah. Okay.
That's some Florida type shit.
Speaking of which, now we're in the semifinals, and it'd be Florida versus New York.
Ooh.
Does New York win and get a shot to be champ, or does Florida win?
No.
Okay, no champ.
No. I think Florida loses to New York.
Alrighty. Is it a game 5?
No. It's a game 4.
Okay. All right, so you got New York in the final. Now it's Dallas versus London.
That's a match right there. And I love the fucking Marshall boys. But you know what love runs deeper than my love for the Marshall boys?
It's your love for Dallas?
No. The love the internet connection has for the Dallas Empire. So, Dallas is fucking beating them.
That lovely router that Dallas has?
Dude, the Dallas Routers are going to the final.
Is it 3-1?
Yeah.
Okay. So then it takes us to the final, dude. New York versus Dallas. They literally face each other in the quarters.
Now look at me, Matt. Look at me.
Yeah.
Dallas is playing New York in a final.
Yeah.
New York is in back-to-back finals.
Yeah.
Getting ready to repeat on the new meta.
Trying to get that champ.
Yep. They get 3 out.
You're so rude.
Oh, I'm fucking sweating.
Oh, you thought you were gonna be champ.
No, not while there's routers involved.
No, dude, those routers are too good.
Wait, we've picked Dallas every time they've been at.
We have legit
won,
picked Dallas to be champ about 5 times,
and they have never won.
No.
When we picked them, I don't think.
No.
So, if you're a New York fan, this is good news because our picks are usually wrong.
Yeah, our picks usually do not go well.
And if you're a Florida Mutineers fan, we're sorry, but Awakening's gonna have to prove himself in a new meta.
So yeah, if you guys want to check that out, make sure to tune in to Twitter later in the day. Probably come out a couple hours after this gets released. So if you want to check out our breakdown and roast us or toast us, feel free to do that on Twitter. All right. Any final thoughts before we wrap this thing up?
How much of the tournament did you watch last weekend?
I didn't get to watch too much.
Did you watch? Or I'm going to ask you, and then you can tell me if you saw it or not.
Yep.
Did you enjoy the duo of Miles and Chance?
I did. I got to actually see them a lot, ironically. And
I thought they were.
I think it was pretty natural. It didn't feel awkward.
The only awkward thing is the whole COD community going, "Where the fuck is Benson?"
Yeah.
And we don't know. He's no longer with Activision.
He's no longer with Activision, and all we know is that he won't say anything because his legal team has advised him not to.
So whether that's contract shit, or he has a big project in the works, or some scandalous shit went down, we don't know.
I will say the community's reaction to Benson leaving was not so
gross looking.
It was a lot like, good luck with the future, always loved you. Whereas
I'm kind of thinking he got a better gig, or like a gig that's going to pay him a lot more money.
Maybe. Yeah.
Or something like that along those lines. I don't know, dude. But
it'd have to be something else, because it's not Overwatch League, because that's still Activision, and he wouldn't have been fired. He just would have been transferred. So I don't know. Maybe it's Valorant.
Maybe, I don't know. All I know is Ben's one of the best casters in the game, and he wouldn't step away, or you wouldn't get rid of him unless circumstances were extreme, whether they're positive or negative. So
in the meantime, Benson still streams on Twitch, right?
Maybe? I don't know.
If he doesn't, I would hope he does, because I know he has a pretty big audience here, at least in the Call of Duty community, and I'm sure they would still like to keep connected to him, even if he does transfer to another esport.
I love Ben.
Yeah, hopefully we get to learn more. With that said, we're going to wrap this thing up here. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Hope you guys had a great time. Make sure to always tune in and pay attention on Twitter for any updates on when we go live or when a video gets released. And make sure to check out our Twitch streams on Saturdays.
And we're actually going to do them this time.
We're going to do it. I might be a little late, but you will see a post on Twitter if that's the case. So with that said, thank you very much. Have a great day, and we'll see you guys on the next episode of the Random Nades Podcast. Throw that nade trend. Shh.
Benson touched my pee-pee.
I don't think we're allowed to say that.
Oh, shit.